Hey everybody, this is Ronnie, and I'm coming to you today with basically something I've been on the lookout for a long time. I've been doing this for over 8 years. I've never found this, but I figured I would share it because maybe somebody else will find it. I don't think anybody's ever talked about it. I have in a few different instances here and there, but today we're looking for the fabric vacuna. Vicuna. It's right over there. Over there. Now, this fabric is from an animal in Peru, Chile area region in the Alps. This animal was almost endangered at one time. It's like a alpaca, llama-looking animal. They're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. When we were kids, my dad actually built a fence and worked with this lady who had a llama farm when we were in high school. It was kind of cool. Though those damn things spit, I didn't like. They were funny. They chase you. Oh boy. But anyway, we're getting off track again. But this material can make you thousands of dollars. Some of the pieces retail for crazy money. I was doing a little research just because I was interested in knowing a little bit more about the fabric. I know to look for the fabric. I've never found it. We're going to go over a little bit about it today. This stuff retails, from what I could see, around starting at $5,500 per square yard, which is a lot of money. And what I also see, they produce somewhere between 13 to 17,000 pounds a year of this fabric, which you would think was like, oh, that's a lot of fabric. But compared to other fabrics, like cashmere is a pretty rarer fabric. It's rarer than wool, let's say. So we're looking at 13 to 17,000 pounds per year of vacuna. Cashmere is 22 million pounds produced every year. So also now you see why this is a much rarer, harder to find fabric. And you're not going to find it with a lot of brands. It's going to be like, you could find vintage pieces. You could find one of these pieces tore up, like an overcoat or maybe a suit coat with condition issues. But because of the fabric's worth so much, it's still worth picking up and buying and selling. Now, from what I see, Loro Piana is probably the biggest manufacturer of this brand at the current state. There's only like 4 proprietors that deal with this, and they're one of them, and they're at the forefront pushing out vacuna goods in general. We'll go to the website because it's quite interesting, the prices this stuff brings retail wise. Now, another brand that also has some of it is Kiton, Kiton, another high-end Italian suit maker. And they produce approximately 100 pieces per year, which is like kind of crazy because Kiton's a very high-end Italian suit maker, and only to produce 100 pieces per year is kind of crazy. Sport coats are like around 20 to 25,000. Suits can range between $40,000 and $50,000, with overcoats in that 50 to 75,000 range. And these details are a few years old, so this could be a little bit more outdated. The prices may have changed. There's not a lot really to find on this, believe it or not, on YouTube, and everywhere. I tried looking it up, and you could only find bits and pieces. Like there's a YouTube thing with, of all people, 2 Chainz, a rapper, talking about it. But Loro Piana has pieces like a scarf can be $3,000-4,000 just for a scarf. $1,200 for a baseball cap made with this, which is crazy. Like, how would they even go about even thinking that of design? I seen somebody found a tie one time and got like $1,000 for this fabric and a tie, which seems crazy because it's so soft that you would think you would want to wear it. Like, You want this to be your underwear and socks and a bathrobe, but that'd be very expensive socks. Let me tell you right now. Xenia is another manufacturer of these items, and they only actually make up to 78 pieces a year. I believe that's what I wrote, 78 pieces a year. And they're actually serial numbered, like, rare pieces. So they'll be serial numbered and everything inside, which is kind of crazy. And they start at $46,000. Most of this stuff costs more than my truck. Most of these cost more than both of my SUVs I have. Holy shit. Some beeping. Sounds like someone's backing up. It's a woman with a big butt. But anyway, so let's go. We're going to go and look at the Laurel Piano website, and we're going to look on eBay. I couldn't really find much on the Keton website and on the Zegna website on this. They show some examples, but they don't really show prices or anything like that. And we want to talk prices. We want to talk reselling. We want to talk about how we can find this and how we can make money. So we're going to do a screen share here, and we're going to jump into so first we're going to go into Laurel Piano's website here. So we're in the Laurel Piano website here, as you can see, and you can see they have a lot of goods on this. This is the most expensive piece I've seen here, is actually a jacket, and it has some, it's like an overcoat here, and it's $47,000. And it has also like a lightweight mink lining and stuff like that, but this thing is crazy. Like, who would spend 50 grand on a jacket? And some of the pricing gets a little bit crazier for some of the other items they have here. Like, here's the baseball cap, $1,295. Like, holy cow. Here's like another jacket, $21,000. That's like a poncho, ain't it? 11,000. They have sweaters. You can get it and everything. Here's a sweater, $4,800. Here's a scarf, $3,200. Another sweater, $47. Depending on the colors. They have 214 products total that you can, here's a vest, $13,000. Zip up like bomber, it's like a sweater almost, $7 grand. Turtleneck, $4,700. Like, this stuff is crazy. And I'm surprised they have. Here's a woman's like blazer, $18,000. Sometimes this Laurel Piano website is crazy to see the stuff they have on here. They even had like sweatpants earlier when I was going through this. And of course I can't find it. Now here's like a shirt, a sweater shirt, $12,000. A beanie cap, $1,700. Yo, that's like a bathrobe right there, ain't it? $16,750. Like, you're on a whole nother wave with this stuff. Like, this stuff is crazy. Another jacket, 26, another one, 24. Unreal gloves, 1,500. That's crazy. Crazy money that they have in those items. Unbelievable. So we're going to go over to eBay, and we're going to show you some of this stuff on eBay just to show you what some of this stuff sells for. We're going to look through the pre-owned stuff, of course, because the chance of us finding one of those newer tags is probably slim to none. You probably have a better chance at winning the lottery down the street, like Mega Millions or something like that. But we're going to do a screen share. We're going to talk about eBay, and then we'll have some closing thoughts on this. But we can see right here on eBay, there's approximately 57 pieces that have sold when I look under men's clothing. And of course, some of the stuff they will use it as a, you got to be careful kind of researching a lot of this, because a lot of times they'll use it as the color, vacuna, as the color of the fabric, because it gives off that, it almost looks like a camel hair, maybe a little more darker cinnamon color. You can see like here was a Khitan jacket right here, 93% vacuna. Almost sounds like I want to say Makuta Matata, vacuna. But you can see right there, it automatically is vacuna Paru on the tags on the inside. So you automatically know what it is. And it gives you that idea right here. It's 93% vacuna, 7% silk. Now, this sold on best offer, so go over the flipper tools and you can find the best offer price that was accepted by add and dropping the link. And this sold for $2,500. So they didn't take a best offer. This sold. So always crazy interesting what stuff sells for. There was an overcoat right here. This was pre-owned. You can see right here. $50,000 retail is very similar to the one we were just looking at. Copy and paste. Let's see what this bad boy sold for. Sold for $7,500. So yeah, they dropped their price quite a bit. They when you're asking 25 and you take 75, but hey, money is money. You found that at a thrift store telling me $7,500. I'll take $7,500 and run right out of the damn thrift store. There's a sweater sold $2,000. Laurel Piana sweater. You're going to see Laurel Piana is probably one of the bigger names. Khitan is one of the other ones. And then you're going to find some vintage ones like you see right here. See if we can get a tag. Right there, 100% vacuna. And this stuff sells for crazy money if you find it, depending on the age of the piece, condition of the piece, what kind of brand it is. But you can see some of the pieces that have sold here. Down here, they start getting into like a lot of people put the color and stuff like that. See, as this guy put vacuna color. It's crazy. But if you look at current listed, you know, there's a good selection. This stuff is, it's out there. I'm not sure which one you mean. Maybe we'd be able to find this more at like a estate sale. You know, maybe like garage flips will find this at a yard sale. But you can see right here, $3,200 for a sweater, $4,000 for a jacket. They look like they relisted that jacket, so they probably didn't sell it. So a lot of pieces, even if it's a percentage of the fabric, you know, it's going to go for good money. You can make some crazy money here, it looks like, in this. Just keep your eyes open. It's out there. Vintage pieces, I mean, you just need somebody rich to be in your area that has money. Drop it off at the thrift store and be ready to attack for this. But that's it today. I mean, if you found this at all, maybe somebody did in the comments, drop it down below. I'd love to hear the story about how you found it, where you found it, what you got for it. But you want to look out for it. Vacuna. It's you find it, Makuta Matata, you're gonna have no worries, that's for sure. But I'm still on the lookout for this. Maybe one day I will find this fabric and be a very happy boy. But you know, that has to be, this is probably going to be the most expensive pre-owned item you're going to find in a thrift store. Very few pieces are going to top this, unless you're talking about like a specific person's like pre-owned like item or something like that, to where it belonged to somebody famous or someone historically, you know. But hey, it's been done. People have found stuff, craziest things out there in the thrift stores. But if you like more content like this, comment, like, subscribe. See you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.